So I'm going to do some stand-up. Now, I have some philosophical questions, such as, is it still stand-up if I'm sitting?
Yes.
Yes, John?
Yeah.
Is it still stand-up if I haven't had any jokes written?
No, then it's improv.
Speaking of which, I have not written any jokes.
Of course you haven't.
Ooh, heckler. That's my stand-up.
Go ahead.
He's doing improv. He was on the list, huh?
Guys, that was a joke. See, I do the whole awkward comedy thing, which is kind of like my life right there. So the other day I was at the chiropractor's, and I started sitting on these chairs, and they hurt my back, and I realized that's how they get repeat customers. But like if other businesses did that, like do you know how messed up the world would be? Like if you went to the doctor, you said, hey doctor, I'm sick. The doctor says, okay, I'm gonna cure you. And then, you know, like he breaks your leg. It's like, oh, I'll see you again. Like every time you go to the ATM, you're like, oh, let me get my money. And then they hire some guy to rob you. I mean, that would just mess up the whole system. Speaking of messing up the system, I have a few political things I'd like to talk about. Oh, yeah, I want that. Now, political parties, I'm a strong supporter of the Whig Party. Yeah, Martin Van Buren, yeah. I think we elect him. He was such a good president in the 1700s. You know, I'm thinking, like back in those days, you could just run on platforms that everyone would support. Like if I run the day, I say, hey, I'm anti-slavery. Come on, you not agree with that? Is that why you're not laughing? I would hope you would agree with that. See, like those are points that everyone could all focus on and agree on instead of arguing about. Other things I think we could all agree on is that you should not have toothpaste before you have orange juice. That's a life lesson. Gandhi once said that, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did. Might have been misquoted.
No, just Ben Kingsley.
What's the difference? One of these days I'm going to get Marissa's references, and I'm just going to say, oh, those were funny. Have you ever had that happen? Like, about 5 years after someone tells you a joke, you just get it? Like you're sitting, you're having dinner with someone, you say, oh yeah, oh, the weather is doing, that was good! But, really, I mean, friends. How about that friendship? Yeah? You know, my friends aren't the most supportive people. Sigh. I remember, and this is all in good fun, but I remember I told Cy, hey Cy, can we go to Walmart? I need to get some gifts for Valentine's Day. And his first response is, oh Chris, you know most relationships end in 2 weeks, right? Yeah, Valentine's Day, apparently the Walmart is the place to go. Because they have like these little candy boxes that you could get like these little ones for like $1. And then they have ones that are only slightly bigger for about 20. Which makes me think that somehow the people at Walmart aren't too good with the math. Although, I mean, I'm sure math majors, like that's their goal. Like it goes, you start studying math in high school, you go to Harvard, you study math, and then you go get a job at Walmart. Isn't that the process? No? Wow, my world is shattered. All right.
You did horribly in geometry.
What about geometry?
You did horribly in it. I was there.
Yes, that is true. During geometry class, I was making jokes about polar bears. I still don't understand why it's relevant. I just offered to let me make fun of him. I'm not quite sure how to respond to that. Usually, you know, people make fun of other people, and then people say, hey man, stop. But this time, hey man, please make fun of me, please. I feel like I can't honor that request, Si. But, okay. Well, remember, actually on that very same trip to Walmart, you did say, oh, hey, Chris, you know what, I'm thinking about getting a girlfriend. But you just said it so casually, like you were just talking about buying a car. Like you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna look through the catalog, just like choose the girlfriend I want. You know, like it was that simple. Okay, I don't really have anything else funny to say.